3, 2, 1.
Hi Famous here. Today I'm going to teach you how to defeat all the endgame bosses fast enough before the timer ends, whether in a team or solo. Before we begin, if you are into this kind of video, don't forget to like and subscribe. There are 5 important points that I will share in this video. Keep note that you don't have to follow all of them at once. Even if you do a few or one point of what I'm gonna say in this video, you'll be useful already for your team. First, Cripple Mechanic. In Fallout 76, just like in Fallout 4, we can target specific limbs with either manual aim or VATS. And of course, we can cripple bosses too. For example, crippling one of the Scorchbeast's wing will make them land. Crippling Wendigo Colossus' left and right leg will immobilize him for a duration until they regenerate. This mechanic applies to most non-boss enemies too. Not only this will increase your team's overall DPS immensely, since the boss immobilized, they can't do their deadly melee attacks on us. To make it effective to cripple enemies, use weapons with either super fast fire like automatic rifles or multiple pellets like shotguns. Pepper Shaker and laser rifle with beam splitter are among the best crippler weapons. And of course, don't forget to equip corresponding perks such as Tormentor for rifles, One Gun Army for heavy weapons, Enforcer for shotguns, or Modern Renegade for pistols. Second point, weak spot. We can almost double our DPS by targeting the enemy's weak spot. Almost all enemies, not only bosses, have a specific weakness target spot. Some can be targeted by manual aim, but in general, it's easier to target in VATS. For Wendigo Colossus and Scorchbeast Queen, or any Scorchbeast, aim to their heads. For Ultracite Titan, aim to the chest. Make sure to have concentrated fire perk equipped if you plan to use VATS. The third point, VATS critical. This one provides the major portion of the damage per second and is the key ingredient to being able to kill bosses in less than 1 minute. Bosses has ballistic resistance, energy resistance, and other types of resistance just like us, the players. However, on top of that, there's a hidden damage reduction that will reduce damage with some percentage. For example, Scorchbeast Queen and Ultracite Titan have 70% damage reduction, Wendigo Colossus has 80% damage reduction, and critical attack ignores this damage reduction. However, the critical damage still accounts for the normal resistances. Please take a note, critical does not bypass resistance completely. One more thing about the VATS crits, you might need to use the correct weapon. So here's the formula here on the screen. I won't go heavy on math here, but you see the damage critical part, the first variable is damage base. Yes, it's obvious. The higher the weapon base damage, the higher critical damage we do. You can easily check weapons base damage information in the wiki. To be effective with VATS, you'll need to be able to do critical as often as possible. The formula is to have critical save perks and have 33 luck points or 24 luck points if your weapon has the plus 15% VATS critical meter fill faster. If you play a low health build, it's easy to achieve that number with a set of unyielding armors, or the other easy way is to equip 4-leaf clover perk and use strong multi-shot weapons like the shotguns, especially the newest strongest shotgun, Cold Shoulder. And that's for the critical frequency. For the critical damage, we want to equip better critical perk. We can also maximize the critical potential even more by having mutations such as Eagle Eyes and Herbivore mutation, and then eat a blight soup, which give you buff roughly plus 100% critical multiplier. Remember that VATS uses action points or AP. If you have trouble with AP, Get yourself at least 2 pieces of armor with AP refresh on them. Or you can bring canned coffee or Nuka Quantum. Canned coffee provides passive regeneration, meaning it works while in VATS. Nuka Quantum gives us a massive number AP instantly. If you use Nuka Quantum, make sure to equip Cola Nut perk to increase its effectiveness. The fourth point, freeze mechanics. We can slow their entire movements, including attacking animation, and sometimes they don't care about the loss of physics. This one is applicable to most enemies, except Wendigo Colossus. It's a very useful method when fighting the Scorched Beast Queen. Cripple to make her lands, and then freeze her on the ground. Make sure to only freeze her after she lands, so all the melee and shotgun buddies can take their portion. Back then, it was only possible with Cryolator, but nowadays, we have plenty of options. Crusader Pistol with Cryo Mod, Alien Blaster, Cold Shoulder Shotgun, and Plasma Cutter, and probably something else I've missed. The final point, bring Auto Axe, Chainsaw, or Minigun Shredder. Currently, Auto Axe, Chainsaw, and Minigun with Shredder mod are the best melee weapons and the best non-VATS weapon available. If you don't like VATS and want damage, this is the easiest way. They are also really good to have when fighting the Ultraside Titan. It has specific mechanic where we need to destroy crystals before we can damage them, and the crystal takes damage only from melee attacks. While it's possible to use bash, with auto melee, it's so much quicker. That's the final point, but I have one extra point. It's my personal testing method. In this game, we don't have DPS dummies to test our damage, and launching nukes just for testing is not worth it. So my favorite choice is the Crown level 100 Mylord Queens. While they don't have the same mechanic as the boss, like the percentage damage reduction for example, they still have plenty of health points, and the other resistances are also pretty high. Not only that, they have multiple places to spawn at a server. That means we don't have to jump to another server that often. And that's all. If you have any questions, feel free to put them in the comment section below. If you're into this kind of video, don't forget to like and subscribe. Thanks for watching and have a good day.